Lakeshore Center at Okoboji had its first summer camping season in 1956, known then as the Presbyterian Camp on Okoboji. Traditional programming has focused primarily on summer youth church camps, with a few adult groups in spring and fall. Lakeshore is supported by the presbyteries of Prospect Hill and North Central Iowa, which together cover about 2/3 of the northern half of Iowa. We draw campers primarily from Presbyterian churches in those two presbyteries, plus Presbyterian churches in southwest Minnesota and southeast South Dakota. We are American Camp Association accredited and a member of the Presbyterian Church Camp and Conference Center Association. Since 1956, God has blessed the ministry of Lakeshore Center at Okoboji by using this special sacred space as a place of spiritual refreshment, widening friendships, and fresh spiritual insights. Thousands of individuals have come to this beautiful slice of God's creation for nearly 60 years seeking to grow in their faithful relationship with God. Through study, recreation, friendships, and the joy of being in nature, many have deepened their faith and heard God's call in their own lives while here at Lakeshore Center. There has even been time for fun and laughter, which brings great joy to those who attend here. In 2008, our lodge was built, and in 2009, the doors opened, adding a new dimension to our ministry. We now have adult-friendly accommodations, hotel-style rooms with private baths and handicap accessibility. This new facility has opened up a number of new possibilities for ministry simply by having a comfortable place where adults can stay year-round. In our lodge, there are a number of meeting spaces and a variety of ways to utilize those areas, from receptions to educational workshops to spaces for creativity and productivity. Lakeshore Center at Okoboji is where you can rest and recharge. It is where you can get away from your busy, everyday life and spend time in the peacefulness of God's creation. Come and be like a child and experience the life-changing love of Christ. Take time to read the Bible. Remember what it's like to play. You can walk by the beach or sit under a tree or even hear God call out your name in the rustling of the leaves as the wind blows. Most importantly, you will be at a sacred place where you can experience God and build your relationship together. Come, let our staff minister to you. Let us show you Christ's hospitality while you rest, refresh your spirit, and grow in your relationship with God. At camps and retreats, both children and adults find God, and consequently reorder their lives' priorities and values. So many young children have chosen to follow in Jesus' footsteps while here. Our summer staff have over the years heard the call to ministry, and many of them are serving as church youth workers, Sunday school teachers, and even pastors. Lakeshore is where they heard God's call on their lives. Many, young and old, have strengthened their desire to be more like Christ and to follow where Jesus leads them. Given the complexity of tasks people face each day, retreating provides an opportunity to decompress for a while. Blood pressure drops as you drive into the property, even before registering at the front desk. Many of us are total failures at keeping the Sabbath. This changes when people set aside the time to enjoy Lakeshore's pristine, peaceful, and secluded setting while being served by the generous hospitality of our staff. With commitment to helping people, young and old, to encounter the living God, we are called to reconsecrate this precious land, facilities, the calendar, the programs, the staff, the board, and the volunteers to the proclamation of the gospel. With this purpose and vision, and trusting God to lead us, we shall expect great things to happen both for this generation and for the generations to come. As we look to the future, we want to honor our past by continuing to provide high-quality ministry as we open ourselves to what God is doing. We want to partner with churches and area groups to be able to provide relevant, vital program opportunities. From church growth and leadership workshops to expanding our family ministries, we feel called by God to help the children of God be the people of God, engaged in participating in an active faith journey. Changes in design and construction resulted in needing a $1 million mortgage to complete the lodge. Our loan principal and interest was costing Lakeshore approximately $69,000 per year. While the summer camps have continued, the usage of the lodge from our Presbyterian churches in fall, winter, and spring has remained minimal. At the same time, our staff has been kept at bare bones due to the cost of servicing the mortgage. We rely heavily on donations and presbytery support to make it financially. With the help of the Gaynor Group, a consulting firm with extensive experience in helping churches and camps raise capital funds, the board is embarking on a capital campaign to raise $1.2 million. 50% of the funds raised will go to paying down the mortgage in order to reduce the cost to service it. The other 50% will go toward increasing staff to handle marketing, increasing programming, and improving existing facilities. We will continue to conduct annual stewardship drives just as many churches and nonprofit organizations do. This provides people the opportunity to support this ministry annually. We began the quiet phase of our Creating the Possibilities Together campaign at the beginning of 2013 with a lead gift of $100,000. By the end of 2014, we have raised just over $600,000 in gifts and pledges. We are well on our way to a successful campaign to raise $1.2 million. So what have we been able to accomplish so far, and what still needs to be done? As Presbyterians, we know that everyone is invited to attend and use this center. However, for those who are not Presbyterian, our old name felt exclusive. By changing our name, we have been able to open our facilities to all who want to come and experience God in this beautiful place. We continue to spread the news that we are open year-round for adults and youth. To say we are a camp would limit what we are. We are a retreat center that also offers a summer camp program. To this end, a new, permanent sign for our entrance is still needed to help make us more visible to those who come to us. With gifts already received, we have been able to reduce our loan principal to the point where we were able to refinance the loan and reduce our monthly payments by over $3,000. This has made our debt much more manageable. Continued reduction of the principal will wipe out our debt and help Lakeshore Center to be even more stable and positioned for growth in the coming years. In an effort to accommodate all the additional guests and visitors, we have been able to create a temporary gravel parking lot near the lodge. We would like to finish this project as well as repave our roadways and the road to the Oak Cabins. Our elevator has been installed. The addition of this vital piece of equipment has allowed guests with mobility issues to enjoy the entire lodge comfortably without having to use the stairs. It has also improved the efficiency of staff with housekeeping responsibilities. Knowing that one of our areas for potential growth is churches of other denominations that do not have a facility in the Lakes area, we added a hosted ministries and outreach coordinator at the beginning of 2014. Sharma Brockmeyer has filled this position and has reached out to area churches, nonprofit organizations, and many local area community groups. With her focused attention on reaching out to groups, our usage has begun to increase. This must continue in order for us to become self-sustaining. For years, Lakeshore has been a strong place of ministry to children and youth. With the addition of the lodge, we are now able to serve children of God of all ages to grow in their faith individually, as communities of faith, and as the body of Christ. To do this, we have added the position of program director and hired Harrison Gabe to create more opportunities to serve people when they come. Harry will be working on an environmental education program, summer camp, and other offerings to assist our churches and participants in growing their faith. This campaign will assist us in adding other key personnel, such as hospitality staff and additional maintenance personnel. While we currently have a part-time kitchen manager, additional staff will be required as the volume of participants increases. While our rooms are open and ready for people to come and relax, the lakeside deck still needs to be completed. By completing this deck, it will allow for quiet space to enjoy God's creation while overlooking beautiful Millers Bay on West Lake Okoboji. It will allow those with mobility issues to be outside and hear the birds sing, or watch children and grandchildren play at the beach. Our other buildings are showing their age. Years of deferred maintenance and usage have resulted in a number of items that need attention. Funds for repairs and increasing the energy efficiency of buildings are needed. Most pressing is our need to improve the energy efficiency of the chapel, so that it can be used year-round. Currently, the insulation is quite thin, making it costly to heat and cool the building in summer and winter. New windows are another way we could improve the energy efficiency of our buildings. Our roads and parking lots need to be improved as well. Along with more people utilizing our facilities, the number of cars on site is increasing. We need better parking, and lighting for that parking, as well as paving of roadways. Lakeshore Center's leaders have prayed diligently, listened carefully, and worked hard to identify the needs of this ministry. Our board has unanimously endorsed the decision to launch a capital campaign, and has been among the first to contribute to our goal. The Ministry Board of Lakeshore Center at Okoboji agrees to commit contributions received in the following ways: 50% to debt reduction, 50% to building completion, facilities improvements, and additional staffing. Will you join us in prayerfully considering how to participate in this campaign for Lakeshore Center at Okoboji? With your help and God's, we can take possibilities and turn them into amazing ministry realities for Lakeshore Center at Okoboji. Thank you for your participation. All of us working together can make a difference.